Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. This is episode 16 of Table Fire Tuesdays. Welcome to the Hideaway. To my right we have...
the future Chair Shot Chronicles champion, Johnny Megga.
We have the actual champion, Nick Natural, right here.
Technically, you're interim, but...
Interim. Where's Brendan? Do you see Brendan anywhere?
That's true.
Where is he?
No, that's true.
I don't see him here.
He ain't showing up to get his title back.
Exactly. And I think it looks pretty good on me.
I don't think so.
So, guys, today we have a fun episode. Summerslam just happened. It was pretty dope.
We have Ric Flair's final match.
Do you
really think it was his final match? Or you think he'll come back again?
No, I don't think
he's done. I think
come back again.
After that, definitely.
Yeah, that has to be it.
That event, I don't know how to feel about that event. All the other matches were so short. They
It
were
was
like
what it
5
was.
minutes long each.
It was a cheap event. It wasn't crazy, so I feel like it was what it was. You got your money's worth.
Well, Matt Cardona came back.
Yeah.
And they got diamond cuttered.
The Flair match wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't.
Do you think this will lead to like a Diamond Dallas Page doing another match?
No.
No?
I don't think he needs to do another match.
He'll go against Cardona.
I don't see why he would.
Why not? Just to say he did it. It'll be his last one.
I don't know.
A guy his age?
I feel like he just did it because he was there.
I guess, maybe. But it'd be cool to see him in the ring again.
It would.
Flair was good. It was just like, I expected him to do what he did in the match. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't expect
if
him to do
you
anything
expected him to do
crazy.
more, you're crazy. Yeah. He's supposed to want to do a top rope dive, and Charlotte talked him out of it.
Yeah, that's wicked. No way. They did like a weird top rope kind of corner thing, and it was weird.
Well, they were going to do like a superplex, and he couldn't hold himself on the top rope, so they just brought him down and did a normal ass suplex.
Good audible, so he doesn't hurt himself. How about Roman Reigns catching that microphone like a god?
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't catch it night of.
I can't put a clip of it in because WWE keeps screwing us whenever I put a little clip in this video. But go look it up.
It's on their Instagram. It was amazing.
We'll pause for a couple of seconds. Okay, you should have looked it up.
Fuck, I blanked. Stupid me.
Yeah, you should have looked it up and watched the clip by now.
Yeah.
You could have hit pause and you could have gone and watched it. But it was godlike.
It was.
Brock Lesnar thought he was going to just chuck the mic at him, and Roman was like, nope.
I feel like they practiced it.
I don't know. It looked so good that it could have been practiced, but I really want to believe that they did.
I do too.
Next up, what do we have?
Lesnar lifting the ring with a tractor.
Lesnar lifting the ring. That was
wasn't expecting it.
I'm gonna say this. As far as like me thinking WWE couldn't surprise me with something new, they totally did. And Roman Reigns taking that bump and rolling out of the ring and like to the floor, that was dope. So it was cool. It was new. It was fresh.
I think it was their best match they've had.
Absolutely.
Maybe not. Their Mania 31 one was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That got interrupted by Seth. They did pretty good for that amount of time, but definitely at least
top 2.
two.
Do you think that it being so good had anything to do with Triple H being...
I don't know. I feel like a little bit of yes and a little bit of no, because who knows who produced their match?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if it was either Triple H, it could have been Bruce Pritchard, it could have been Kevin Dunn, it could have been anybody who produced their match. It could have been them. They could have just called everything. Paul could have done it too.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Also, Paul Heyman took an F5 through the announce table.
Yeah.
I didn't think he'd take that.
That was wild. That's just... I'm not sure where they're going to go with this rivalry now.
I think it's over. They were hyping it up as their last match.
So now what does this mean for Brock? He's going to take some time off?
I think Brock's going to take some time off.
McMahon's not there?
I mean, I don't think he was upset that he wasn't there. I think it was just all in the heat of the moment.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of a reaction.
Okay.
But I think he's still going to take time off. I think it's normal for Brock to do that. He did it for Mania, came back for now, and he'll probably take off now and then go back for like maybe the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they do another Saudi event. Which they may not do since Stephanie's now in charge technically.
Mm-hmm. So what do you expect to see change now that Vince is gone and Triple H is doing talent and
Well, we already saw a couple of changes.
Well, all the returns that we got this week.
Not even weekend. He's pushing people. Like,
yeah.
We watched Raw last night.
All the returns.
There was returns for SummerSlam. There was no return on Raw, but
was what's her face SummerSlam?
Who, Dakota Kai?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
SummerSlam. Okay.
Bayley came back at SummerSlam. Dakota Kai came back, and Io Shirai, well, now they're calling her Io Sky.
Yeah.
Which I think is a pretty decent name. A lot of people are hating on it because name changes. But I like it. On Raw, you starting to push. I feel like he's starting to push more of the NXT guys. They did the 2 triple threat matches, and the winners had a one-on-one, and the winner of that match is fighting Lashley for the U.S. title. Mm-hmm. The 2 triple threats were AJ, Mustafa Ali, Miz, and Ziggler, Gable, Ciampa. AJ and Ciampa won, and the Ciampa beat AJ.
Wow.
So Ciampa's going to fight Lashley next week on Raw for the U.S. title.
That's going to be a good match.
With Miz in his corner.
In Ciampa's corner?
Yeah.
Is that a thing now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they came out with matching gear for SummerSlam when Miz fought Logan
So they're going to run with that now?
Yeah. But he's starting to push Ciampa a little more. I think he's going to start pushing Finn.
Hopefully.
Like with the Judgment Day.
I would love it if...
Think about it. Now that Triple H is back...
I want Finn to beat Roman.
I feel like they lost their chance with that last
year.
They
did, but maybe we could
But they're both heels now, so I don't see why it would work. I think Drew's got a good chance at it for the UK event.
Oh, the Drew?
Yeah. I think he's the best option right now, since Cody's out with the injury. If Cody wasn't out with the injury right now, he probably would have beat him at SummerSlam.
Didn't Drew try? Wasn't he one of the first ones to try to beat Roman?
No.
After Roman won the titles?
No, he faced him at Survivor Series because Roman was just Universal Champion. He was WWE Champion. And they did the stupid...
And who won that?
Roman.
Yeah, so...
But it wasn't a championship match.
Yeah.
It was just champion versus champion.
Okay.
But, oh my god, what was I saying before this? Oh my god, it just slipped my mind.
I don't know, I cut you off. I'm sorry. Yes. That you think Drew's going to take it.
I think Drew is going to take the title. Mm-hmm. Also, the Finn thing. There we go. That's another one. This week on Raw, Finn was in the main event. He showed up in the main event. Triple H did it the right way. They did the Mysterios versus the Usos in an amazing tag match. They had a pretty good tag match for the tag titles.
That was where Rhea choked out.
Yeah, after the match. They did that. And then Edge came out, and then, I don't know if you saw the clip or not, he went to go spear Finn, and Rhea pushed Dominic in the way out of Finn, and he speared Dominic. And then ran after Finn through the crowd. Yeah. And Ray didn't see all he saw was he speared Dominic.
He didn't see how.
Exactly.
Okay.
So...
They're going to put a little turmoil on that?
I think it's going to all lead to Dominic turning and joining Judgment Day.
I always wanted Dominic to turn and join no one and be on his own, but, I mean, I guess if that's how we have to do it, but it's just
I think it's all going to have to eventually lead up to him versus Ray. Ray's already said he wants to give him the mask. Like, he did an interview recently, he was like, I think it all ends up
I think it ends,
giving me
I say this all the time, I think it ends with him doing a one-on-one match, Dom winning, and Ray passing the mask
I just don't, you see, you've said you want to change his name to just Mysterio.
I think Dominic should just wrestle under the name Mysterio. You can keep that name running.
I just don't see that happening.
Or he could just be Dominic Mysterio, you know what I mean?
Like, it's his own name. I think it's better if he's Dominic Mysterio, only because... It's his name, that's who he's been going with for the past.
Or he'd be Dom Mysterio, whatever he wants to be. But, still, I mean, it would be cool if he was just Mysterio. It'd be a funny gimmick. You know, it would be a wild story? If he's like, back in my childhood, I always believed Eddie was my father. That would be so ridiculous.
I don't know, it would just be a cool,
It would just be pointless. It's like, how do you prove or disprove it? And who do you have to be involved in the storyline?
That's
true. It's going to be him talking about a bunch of ridiculous
I'm just saying,
shit.
I feel like he could just say it to get into Ray's head. That's it. Nothing.
Did they recently do something with Aaliyah Mysterio? Is that her name?
Yeah.
That's her name, right?
Yeah.
What did they do?
During the 20th anniversary, they were just doing the party in the room, and Rhea showed up and pushed her. That was pretty much it. People thought it was all going to lead to her wrestling, but I don't think it will.
I feel like, it's
possible,
totally could.
But I don't think it will.
Yeah,
I just don't see her doing it for some reason.
Okay, what else do we have to talk about this week?
There are rumors about Gargano coming back.
I think that could happen. I think that's like a most likely case scenario because Triple H is back. And Johnny Gargano's like, that's where I'm going.
Yeah, Triple H is my fucking man, bro.
He's probably like, yep, that's what we're going to do.
Becky's injured, separated shoulder. So, and she turned face. And
do we know if she needs surgery or not?
No, but they said she's going to be out for several months.
Oh, and she's officially faced with the man gimmick again.
Yeah, because Bianca came out last night on Raw and called her the man.
Silly step backwards. I don't understand.
Well, they supposedly Vince was going to keep her heel the entire time.
Becky.
Yeah, there was never supposed to be a face turn. This was all a Triple H call. The face turn. And so was the Bayley.
Did Bayley came back as heel or face faction?
Heel, because they attacked Becky last night. Supposedly.
What is our next pay-per-view?
Clash of the Castle, September 3rd.
After that.
Maybe Extreme Rules.
How long do we have until Survivor Series?
November, so 4 months.
Do we think that they will change the layout and like how they're doing things at NXT so that this way at Survivor Series it's three-way?
I don't think it's going to be a three-way again. I think it's just going to be regular Survivor Series, and I think they're just going to do feud 5-on-5s. Because they already got undisputed tag titles. They've got undisputed world titles.
Yeah.
The only two separate titles now they have are the women's and the Intercontinental in the U.S.
You know what would be interesting that they've never done yet is like a mixed gender Survivor Series match.
What do you mean?
Like imagine if it was
5 guys and girls?
Yeah, like imagine if like it was Judgment Day with like Rhea fighting actually and like them going against 3 dudes and a chick. Or like if it was Roman, the Usos, and Naomi going against like Edge, Mysterios, and another girl.
That makes sense.
Like
that would be cool.
Or something like that. That'd be cool. But I mean, like it's also like it goes to the fact of like, does that mean that like at every point that a girl tags in, like that they have to switch immediately?
Yeah.
So I feel like it makes.
I feel like the only person it wouldn't work out for is Rhea, because she would just beat the shit out of anybody, like she's doing now.
But I feel like that happening, honestly, like. With this TV 14 rumored rating that they're going to...
I've been checking every Monday night and nothing's happened yet.
It could possibly mean that you can get that, like a little bit
like
of scuffle.
Intergender matches? I'm so down with
maybe not a full-blown intergender match, but just something little like that, like where like Rhea's like literally made
they've done it with PG. They did it with Orton and Nia. And Corbin and Becky they did it with.
That was another... I mean, I feel like Corbin... I mean, the Nia thing was like... She got in the Rumble. You expected them to do moves on her.
Yeah.
But the Corbin one... was great.
Insane.
I loved it.
Yeah,
he
said that great.
I remember him saying that he was getting like threats about it.
He did. He got like death threats.
That's wicked as fuck. If you send a death threat to somebody over that, of what happened on Monday Night Raw, bro, you got some problems.
Insane Becky fans being like, "Ah,
she's the man. Slam the man. Seth's gonna beat you up." Seth was probably like, "Oh, that's badass. Go out there and do that."
It. Speaking of Seth, he had an amazing match on Raw last night with Montez Ford.
Because Montez Ford's a G and can keep up with it.
Bro, I'm going to be honest. The finish of the match was perfect.
How did they do it? I didn't see it.
So, he laid out Montez with, I forgot what move he hits him with. But he's going to do a frog splash, misses it.
Montez is going to do a frog splash. No. Seth's
going for the frog splash, misses it. Ford goes up for his frog splash. Perfect height, hits the knees, stomp. It's over.
That's how they did it? Wow.
And then he went to go stomp them after the match, and then Angela ran out. It was cool
he went to go stomp him
how
again.
they, like, and before the match, Seth cut a promo, officially saying he wants Roman.
Oh, shit.
I think if anyone could dethrone Roman as well, it's Seth.
Definitely.
He's earned it at this point. They did Angelo, Montez were up because they're supposedly friends with Riddle.
It's funny. It's just funny to me that you said he's earned it when I just feel like at this point he doesn't need to earn it. It's like the fact of him saying like I don't want it right now. He
deserves the win now after all these losses. He's lost to Cody 3 times, but that's because it's Cody, and he just came back.
I mean, I didn't agree with that.
I didn't either. I thought he should at least won
one of them. Yeah, the second one.
Or had the Hell in a Cell. I would have loved if he won the Hell in a Cell.
Oh, because of the peck.
Yes.
Like he could have used that as the advantage. Exactly. Cody can come back and say, like, you only beat me because of that.
Yeah. So they were doing Angelo Ford up at the ramp. They were arguing on who would fight Seth. And they go, all right, we're going to do rock, paper, scissors. And they're holding the mics in their hand. They're doing rock, paper, Ford throws up the mic, grabs the ref, and runs down to the ring. And just leaves Angelo up at the ramp.
Ridiculous. Funny as hell. Yeah, I mean, they were. I don't know who did it or where it was from, but I saw a clip, a quote from an interview that was like Angelo saying that he believes that like Montez is WWE champion material. Like, if there was
so
one
is
of them,
Bianca. Bianca said that like he's the future, like he's the next WWE champion.
Dude, honestly. I don't know why he hasn't gotten stuff now. I feel like he's like.
I feel like this is the start. After this match on Raw with Seth.
So what does that mean though? Do you think they'll beat the Usos? Or do you think that it'll mean like he'll start winning singles titles?
I don't know. I feel like it can go both ways.
It'd be cool to see like Montez win the Intercontinental and like Angelo win the United States. And have them walk around like that and run that mid-card division instead of like...
I mean, Angelo's a great in-ring talent as well.
Yeah, hell yeah. But I just feel like Angelo also, like that United States title fits him well. It would fit him.
Definitely.
So it would be a good look for him. Okay, do you have any questions? Anything that was triggered in your mind this past week that you thought about asking?
Well, here we go. Actually, I have another topic that we didn't really discuss.
Okay.
Supposedly Sasha Banks and Naomi are coming back.
I'll believe that when I see it.
They supposedly reached an agreement. I say the same thing. I will believe it when I see it, but I think it's now very possible that Vince is gone.
We can't really talk about it because
do you think we'll get Naomi joining the Bloodline if she comes back?
I would hope so. I would hope so.
Or do you think they'll come back
with Sasha?
No, like if they both come back.
I would hope they come back separate.
Okay.
Because if you come back as a team... I
think they'll come back as a team and want back those fucking tag titles.
Yeah, I hope they don't go that route.
Those tag titles supposedly haven't been in plans for months, but that's because of Vince.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I mean, honestly,
if anybody wins them at this point, it better be Dakota Kai and Io Sky.
If they don't do anything to make them, like, memorable or wantable or anything like that.
Exactly. They were perfect when they first started with them, and then Bayley and Sasha won them in the Chamber.
Yeah.
Then the Iconics won them, and then it went downhill after that. After their second championship run with those titles, it went downhill. It was terrible. I was so bad. Because it was something people wanted for months.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they need to switch up the design for those titles, too. I don't really like the design.
Yeah. I was about them.
I also feel like I don't like the fucking design of the Intercontinental title. I really don't like it, yeah.
I do a little bit.
It's nothing compared to the
white
last couple titles they've had for it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, I think it's
I don't even rank it at, like, top friggin'
I mean, I feel
5.
I feel like they're all the same, the other Intercontinental titles, except for the oval one from, like, Attitude Era times.
Yeah.
But all the others are pretty much the same.
Black strap, yellow strap, white strap.
Exactly.
I would prefer any of those over that.
Oh, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if you're ranking the top 5,
I would prefer the oval one over that, too.
Oh, so would I. I sometimes would, like, think about the oval one sometimes a little bit better than the white, but not really. Like it's close.
They should bring back the oval one with a white strap.
It wouldn't look that bad. It would look great.
It would look sick. Do that. WWE, do that.
Or if they do the current one with a white strap, I wouldn't be that mad, but... No. I feel like because they...
I don't like the plates. I don't like that front plate. I don't like the shape
I feel like they took away the white strap because all the women's titles are white straps. And all the men's titles now have the black strap, and they're...
It doesn't have to be a gender thing.
Except for the Universal.
Colored straps on whatever belt we want.
Yeah, but the Universal can be blue.
Stupid. It doesn't make any sense.
Man, I remember when they introduced that title, and everyone... Boo!
Because they just hype it up like it's going to be this
people
brand
wanted, you know what?
People
made
thing.
Like designs for it, and people made like a winged eagle version of it. I would have preferred that.
They could have done something so much better, and they just let you down with that mess.
Yeah.
So I just feel like it's like, what? It's like, why would you even say it's a new belt? Why would you hype us up and get us like excited for it? Why not just have the guy come out with that?
Yeah.
And just show up with it, and then we can all be like, oh, it's a new belt, and then no one will be mad because you didn't get our hopes up. Like, the guy showed up with it. That's what you should have done with that, not anything else ridiculous.
Yeah. Also at SummerSlam, they did the Ronda Rousey thing.
Oh, where she got suspended, and...
Oh, yeah. Ronda Rousey. Fuck you, Ronda Rousey.
Put the ref in an arm bar and got mad.
It's funny because after all that happened, I was scrolling through TikTok, and I saw the clip from 2019 of her in her, like, hotel room getting her hair done, and they were like, so what was your promo today? She goes, it wasn't a fucking promo. I said they gave me other things to say, but I said what I said. And
she said that they gave her other things to say?
Yeah. And she was like, and I chose not to fucking say them.
That was the promo. You lying about this, saying that there was a script was the promo.
Exactly.
Way to jump outside the box, Rhonda.
Like, she was going off in her hotel room saying, like, fuck the fans. I don't care about the fans.
The same thing she did when she was here the first time.
Exactly.
That's her whole thing.
But that was from 2019, that clip. When she had first turned heel.
Oh, you're saying the interview backstage, though,
it wasn't backstage,
recently.
it wasn't...
Or the interview in her hotel room was recently? Or
no, it was 2019.
Oh, okay,
when she did her first heel turn.
But she's back to doing that same shit,
exactly.
Right?
Now I'm proving my point. Ronda Rousey was always a bitch.
I feel that they know that people think that, so therefore they just play into that.
People know that. They don't think that. We know that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where they go with her. Like, so what? Essentially, now she's on suspension for how long?
They didn't say.
She's just suspended.
Suspended and got a fine for attacking the ref.
So are they gonna and she lost that match to Liv, right?
She technically didn't lose. I'll be 100% honest. They did an armbar thing where shoulders were on the mat during the count. Liv tapped during the 3 count.
But the count was already in progress?
Yes.
So what was he supposed to do? Stop counting the 3 count because she tapped? No, the pin was already in effect.
And the ref didn't see the tap.
Yeah.
So...
it's all about what the ref sees. The ref didn't see it.
The final ref's call is the final decision. Which makes 100% sense.
Rhonda just got salty.
Exactly.
It is what it is, Rhonda.
And then she posted on Instagram...
Better luck next time.
Then she posted on Instagram like, hey, WWE, how about stop screwing me out of my matches? How about fucking learn to wrestle? Or retire. Just
look, it's not...
leave.
Honestly, I don't think that it's that she knows how to wrestle.
That match was sloppy.
I think she's just used to, like, really fighting.
Exactly, but that match was very sloppy.
She thinks, like, oh, if I put some extra oomph on it, it'll look, like, really real.
She kicked the shit out of Liv's gut, like, bad. That match was so sloppy. It was on both ends a little bit.
Well, I believe that when you do like a fast-paced match like that, and you're not you're too clumsy to be on par like that.
And Liv's never done a big match like that, other than the one with Becky.
Not with someone like Ronda.
Exactly.
And you know that she was calling it. Because come on, you think Ronda called that? No way. No way. There's no way. No. Well, come on. Yeah. So I feel like that was the sloppy part, and then so I also imagine Ronda maybe as being not a good listener.
Probably. Makes a lot of sense.
In the moment. I imagine her adrenaline getting the best of her. And
yes.
Like, she's on go mode. So that's another thing why I feel like it might be sloppy. Or I also feel like she's the type of person who, like, maybe if she messes up, she might, like, not know what to do next or not know how to get back on track, like, or she might take a sec.
Lose, like, her spot or
she
whatever.
She loses her rhythm and then
yeah.
she can't get it back almost. Yeah. Because she does a lot of the time. It looks like she's off balance.
Like you fuck up and freeze. Like, what do I do now?
She does look. She like what? I remember watching a match with her where she like almost fell out of the ring. She was like doing something and like rolling back or getting up, and she almost rolled straight out through the bottom 2 ropes.
I don't watch Ronda matches, so I don't care. Because I really don't care about Ronda matches.
Silly.
So here I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Now that Triple H is in charge, like we were discussing before,
okay.
Do you think there's an open door to The Fiend returning now?
No.
At all?
I mean, was The Fiend like a Triple H dude?
No, but like I'm saying, now that creative might be better. And also Stephanie's in charge.
That's not a question that I think we can use Triple H to judge. That's a question you need to use Bray to judge, is what he wants. Do you think that he wants... I mean... I don't see why he wouldn't go back to WWE if they say, like, hey, things are going to be different now. Let's do this. But, like, does he still come back as Wyndham Rotunda? Like, that thing that he's been pushing? Does he do that?
I don't know.
Or does he come back as
It's possible.
Or The Fiend? Like, I don't want to see The Fiend again, honestly. I hope they just dead that character. They should just let it be a little thing, and it can be a footnote on the ass of Bray Wyatt's legacy, and we can not have to acknowledge it again. I would rather him do something different, maybe unmasked or like maybe like a partial mask that's like an entrance thing, because the 2 personality thing was weird. Like, I mean, it wasn't weird.
At first it was good, but I feel like
it was a good idea at first, but I feel like it limited him. to what he could do and what he could say and how he could act and like the rants and tangents that he can go on.
But those were all his ideas.
Me personally, I think he might do better if he goes somewhere else. Like he might do amazing if he just goes to AEW. I would love to see him do a Wyndham 6 crew and have them go against the Dark. What am I saying?
House of Black.
Yeah, House of Black. I almost said Dark.
Speaking of AEW,
I almost said Dark.
Speaking
Dark
of
Order.
AEW, well, he may lead them then. That's possible. Now there's only like 5 members left of the group.
And he'll just come and be the 6th.
Wyndham 6th. Speaking of AEW, they announced this past week, we're getting trios titles.
Yeah, that's great.
And Kenny might be back by All Out. And when does the tournament conclude? All Out.
I do not want to see Kenny and the Bucks be the first trios titles.
I don't think they'll be the first trios titles, but I think they'll take place in the tournament.
I think they should probably lose the finals to whoever wins it. That would be wild.
And the people who I think should win it are the House of Black. I think they should win it. And me and Brendan actually agree on something. We think they should win.
I would probably say they're the probably only contenders of a 3-man team that's super strong.
If not them, man, maybe Blackpool Combat Club.
No.
You really don't think so?
No, I don't want them to, just because they're high-profile dudes
and they're all holding titles already?
Yeah, exactly, so it's not needed.
The only person that's not holding titles is Brian. Fuck it, have him go after the TNT title. Him and Wardlow would kill it. Or
I want to see Hook versus Daniel Bryan.
Him versus Pac for the All-Atlantic title. Because they've got that title too, which hasn't been defended on Dynamite yet. It's only been defended on Dark.
But wasn't the whole idea behind that title that it was like people who weren't from America?
I think it's all around.
Oh, so anyone can hold it.
Mm-hmm.
I knew anyone could hold it.
Yeah,
but I didn't know if that was what they were going
I think one of the people that was in the finals Fatal 4 was American. Like he was from.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch the entire tournament, so.
I think it was a guy from New Japan, even though he wasn't Japanese.
Yeah, well, that's everything I have to talk about this week. I had a pretty long weekend.
Yeah, big weekend.
Doing a photography gig, so excuse me if I'm a little tired. And they were going to be seeing this episode a little bit late.
Go check that out, All Natural Toxins.
Yeah, Instagram. Go check it out. Go check out Hitman Glass. Take a Hitman on Instagram. We did a dope Best of NYC competition for them this weekend. My buddy Brian, who's on here, you guys know him. He was there helping me out, so go check him out at All Things Brian on Instagram. To my right, we have Mr. Megga.
The future Chair Shot champion.
And right here, we have your Chair Shot Chronicle champion, Nick Natural, signing off episode 16. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you for coming back every week. Thank you for bearing with this late episode. It is Tuesday night, and you will be seeing this. But enjoy the rest of your week, and we will see you next weekend. Subscribe. Next weekend. I said next weekend. We'll see you next week.
Sure.